Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will discuss the Quran revelations that clearly are of benefit to Muhammad. These verses cannot be from the same God of the Torah and Gospel. We will explain why later. Number 1, exemption from the limit on wives. Allah revealed to Muhammad that Muslim men are permitted to marry up to 4 women. Surah 4 verse 3. If you fear you might fail to give orphan women their due rights if you were to marry them, then marry other women of your choice, 2, 3, or 4. But if you are afraid you will fail to maintain justice, then content yourselves with 1 or those bondwomen in your possession. This way you are less likely to commit injustice. Muhammad was granted an exception in this respect to be allowed to marry an unlimited number of wives. If you like this content so far, be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's keep digging. Surah 33 verse 50. O Prophet, lo, we have made lawful unto thee thy wives, unto whom thou hast paid their dowries, and those whom thy right hand possesseth of those whom Allah hath given thee as spoils of war, and the daughters of thine uncle on the father's side, and the daughters of thine aunts on the father's side, and the daughters of thine uncle on the mother's side, and the daughters of thine aunts on the mother's side, who emigrated with thee. And a believing woman, if she give herself unto the Prophet, and the Prophet desire to ask her in marriage, a privilege for thee only, not for the rest of believers. We are aware of that which we enjoined upon them concerning their wives, and those whom their right hands possess, that thou mayst be free from blame, for Allah is ever forgiving, merciful. Muhammad only allowed 1 wife for his son-in-law Ali, who married his daughter Fatima. This was because, if Ali took another wife, it could hurt Fatima, and Fatima was a part of Muhammad, and if she got hurt, it would hurt Muhammad. Muhammad initially gave equal attention to his wives. This changed as he developed favorites. He then had the revelation in Surah 33:51. You, O Muhammad, can postpone the turn of whom you will of them, your wives, and you may receive whom you will. And whomsoever you desire of those whom you have set aside, her turn temporarily, it is no sin on you to receive her again. That is better, that they may be comforted and not grieved, and may all be pleased with what you give them. God knows what is in your hearts, and God is ever all-knowing, most forbearing. Aisha commented on this. I feel that your Lord hastens in fulfilling your wishes and desires. Muhammad condemned Aisha to a life of loneliness from the age of 18 with Surah 33, verse 53. You should not offend the apostle of Allah, nor may you ever marry his wives after him. Indeed, that would be a grave sin with Allah. Muhammad receiving revelation, making it okay to marry his adopted son's ex-wife. Muhammad developed a desire for Zainab after seeing her in a revealing garment. When Zayd learned of his adopted father's infatuation, he divorced Zainab so that Muhammad could marry her. This turned into a scandal among the Arabs, who equated Muhammad's actions with incest. Muhammad then revealed the revelation in Surah 33 verse 37. And remember, O Muhammad, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor, and you bestowed favor, keep your wife and fear Allah, while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. And you feared the people, while Allah has more right that you fear him. So when Zayd had no longer any need for her, we married her to you, in order that there not be upon the believers any discomfort concerning the wives of their adopted sons, when they no longer have need of them. And ever is the command of Allah accomplished. Surah 111, verse 1-5, is aimed at the scorning of Abu Lahab, who was Muhammad's half-uncle, who along with his wife were fierce opponents of Muhammad. Perish the hands of Abu Lahab, and perish he. Neither his wealth availed him, nor what he had earned. Soon he will enter the blazing fire, and his wife too, the firewood carrier, with a rope of palm fiber around her neck. Would the God of the Torah and Gospel speak this way? Of course not. The God of the Torah and Gospel does not encourage selfishness and self-indulgence, my friends. He is waiting for you, so seek the real God, and you will find the real God. Thank you for watching part 1. Look out for part 2 coming soon.